Create the Creek show about a boy named Crane and his two friends, Kelsey and JP, as we follow their adventures of exploring the nature of the nearby creek. After watching every single episode of the show, I have compiled a tier list for a placement for every episode. Welcome to Creek Dynamacy. Before this video starts, I would really appreciate if you guys like and subscribe, and check out my post on Struggle, as well as check out my DMR and my Twitter, and the links are in the description. I also want you to share this video with your friends, and the reason I say this is because my channel is getting to a point where only 2 to 5 people are watching my videos, so please share this video with your friends. And by doing all of these 2 things, you're helping me a lot to reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's go. Alright, this month's Creek Dynamacy is about the episode Sour Candy Trials. This episode is a great episode about pushing through something and, like getting it done. Like, motivation. It's kind of like motivational and sort of teaches you to, like, procrastinate less, which is what I need. The description for Sour Candy Trials reads, Cray decides to take on the Pucker Sucker Challenge. Wikipedia says Sucker Pucker, now I'm confused. Challenge. By sucking on a sour lemon candy without chewing. To get through it, Cray gets spiritual help from his family who tell him never give up. Never to give up. However, Big Red, the previous record holder, will stop at nothing to make sure that Cray loses the challenge and retain her place. Okay, so the first thing I like about this episode is how it is an entire episode about motivation from your family members. While Cray's in his sour candy coma, if that's what you want to call it, it takes the advice that his parents had mentioned before Craig went to the creek for the challenge. He's learning from the advice his family gives to one another and uses it to win the challenge. Also, the character designs for Cray's family in the Sour Zone look pretty awesome. Like, Dwayne's kind of like a crab, Jessica's kind of like a little princess warrior, and like Cray's mom is like an angel or angel warrior. I don't know. It's and I will admit I laughed too when I saw Bernard as a freaking lemon head. That was gold. In this episode, I can kind of sympathize with Big Red here. Before Cray entered her challenge, she was the reigning champion of the Pucker Sucker Challenge, so obviously she would do whatever it takes to keep her title from being taken. Yes, it's a little irrational by trying to force the candy out of Craig when he's literally unconscious, sort of, but I digress. One thing about this episode I feel doesn't get acknowledged a lot, or gets acknowledged at all, is the title card for this episode. I don't usually talk about the title cards for some episodes. It's either the fact that they're just basic title cards, or I like them, but they're just like not good enough to like talk about them in Creek Dynamacy. But this episode, the title card is an exception. I'm probably the only one thing in this, but doesn't the font for the episode's title card kind of look like the logo for the Destiny games? No? Just me? Okay then. So far, the only major gripe I have this episode is the beginning of when Craig meets Big Red in the last part of the Sour Zone. The moment where Big Red told Craig that the water in that level was actually spit grossed me out. Like, oh my god, like, why would they do that? Like, who thought of that? Like, come on. Like, who was responsible for that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just, no offense. Like, Cray the Creek Couriers are doing awesome. Just like, did you really have to add that into the episode? It's a great episode, just not that scene in the episode. But that's kind of the only bad thing I can think of for this episode. So that means that Sour Candy Trials gets a 9 out of 10. It loses points for that spit part of the episode, but other than that, it is an amazing episode and I highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my Strawpoll, as well as check my DMR and my Twitter, which are also in the description. And please share this video with your friends so I can get to 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys next time.